The construction of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance and other projects along River Nile is feared to cause a water crisis for the entire African continent. Now, this has been disclosed by members of the civil society organizations and experts in a dialogue to prevent disagreements in the Nile Basin region.
Civil society organizations and environment experts have acknowledged the progress of the ongoing consultations on the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. The dam construction has posed the situation among the Nile Basin countries and adversely affecting their relations.
The entire Egypt is living because of the Nile. And if you're drawing big amounts of water to construct the world ever biggest dam, it's like you're constraining them, you're constraining their agricultural activities, you're constraining their lives, because no man can live without water. So that means you're going to compel the Egyptians to start dying, because for you're drawing water to produce electricity. Then we understand that Uganda, as Uganda, you've not diagnosed the capacity of the source of the Nile, and you don't know the feeder rivers that draw water or that bring water into the source of the Nile.
The Executive Director, Girls Forum International, Esther Namboka, says the negotiation meetings between the three core Nile riparian countries of Ethiopia, Egypt and Sudan has not yielded much.
Africa has a lot of conflicts, and every conflict comes as a result of either a resource or an interest where one or two countries wish to either gain power, control, and there's always failure in terms of negotiations. Why shouldn't Uganda sit and fold its hand? It's because we give birth to River Nile. The Nile starts from here. But also to call upon our president, who is usually in these discussions of peace building within the different African states, to also come out and be a father when it comes to bringing harmony and peace within these countries.
Involvement of women in the negotiation has been encouraged. There is likelihood to escalate disagreements between Ethiopia, Egypt and Sudan.
The construction of the GAD has no problem, but the construction of the dam must be within the agreement of the states that they're going to use. The conflict that is there now is getting water from the River Nile to fill the dam at once, which Ethiopia wants to do. There must be an agreement first. One, the concern is about issues of environment. Environment must have had environment impact assessment of construction of this dam to affect the area around the Nile. Secondly, is about the people around the Nile. There must be a role to play to ensure that it doesn't affect their coexistence, ecosystem, but also the conservation of the area and the people. Because we know about climate change, this can lead to environmental degradation, because the construction, we know that it brings power, generates power. However, it should be generated when every country has agreed upon the modalities of construction.
The coordinator, Youth Advocacy and Development Network Uganda, Raymond Ryoka, proposed intervention of member states to stop escalation of the conflict.
Uganda has a role to play, especially the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They have, because of their cardio role as diplomacy, they have a role to ensure that there is coherence. There is a planned Nile summit. We believe Uganda should come up with a statement, be ready in the summit, to ensure that there is no conflict. The embassies and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to ensure that they promote consensus, dialogue among these states. We know presidents of these countries have met foreign ministers, but there are still challenges of them approving and agreeing on what steps they want to take.
Ethiopia will fill the dam by mid-June 2021, although Egypt and Sudan have rejected her decision. Sudat Kaye, UBC.